Back to your weekly tip from Sophie's Zone Next Level Business Support. We try to give you a quick tip every week to help you scale your business to the next level and beyond. And today's tip is related to podcasting. As you all know, podcasting is hot. There are so many, I don't know, hundreds of thousands, millions of podcasts out there that everyone is doing and listening to. It's a great way to convey your expertise or to share other people's expertise along the way in a way that doesn't require people to opt into some marketing funnel. It's a value add to your marketing strategy that you can do fairly easily, to be honest. And so, today I'm going to talk about the 5 questions you need to ask yourself and your team when planning your podcast. But these questions could also be applied to a podcast you're already doing when you're looking at the data to see how well it's performing. These questions could come from the perspective of, what do I need to do to revamp this or to make it better, to, that kind of a thing, because starting a podcast and analyzing and revamping it, season to season can fit into these questions. So your first question is, how frequently will you release episodes? The more frequent the episodes, the shorter they should be. Let's face it. Yes, people love listening to podcasts, but not everybody has the attention span for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour every time. For those people who work out, like an hour at a time, that's usually great. People on the go usually want shorter snippets. I try to make mine 15 to 20 minutes, and sometimes I make them even shorter. So just really quick tips, kind of like this, but a little bit longer, because live video is different than podcasting. But still, if you're going to do it weekly, try to do shorter episodes. But if you really have that much content and you can really capture their attention for an hour, go ahead and try it. But again, either get started with it being short or change what you're doing from an hour to shorter or shorter to longer if you're revamping it. Question 2, are you going to have guests? Or are you going to fly solo? Usually a happy medium of both is good, but you can go either way and make it a season. That's kind of what I did. I started mine and I was all solo for the first season of it. And then I decided to bring in guest experts. And I decided to make that all of my second season, where it's just me and guest experts. And my next season, I haven't decided yet. I think it's going to be a mix. I think I'm going to do a little bit of just me and a little bit of guest experts. Question 3. Will you have a new topic each week? Or are you going to create a series around topics? So in other words, are you going to do a fresh topic week after week after week, which will require a lot of content creation or repurposing? If you already have a lot of content, you can repurpose. But generally speaking, if you're doing a different topic each week, they're not necessarily related to each other. But of course, they're related to the general theme of your podcast. If you're going to create series of topics, you might want to do 3 to 5 part series on a particular topic, and that helps you keep episodes shorter, especially if you have a lot to say about the topic. Question 4, what day will you release your new episodes? Not all days are equal. Do your homework, do your research, have your team do the research, and see what you think, or what data out there, presents as the best day to release episodes. And that also, time of day is key too, because, these are one of those things that are global. So you're going to be releasing it, and people in time zones all across the world are going to be the ones listening to it. So, you might want to find that happy medium that hits all time zones as best as possible. I mean, you obviously can't hit everybody, because somebody's going to be asleep when you're releasing it. It's somewhere in the world, most likely. And then last, how long will each episode be? So here's the thing. Do you want to be really long-winded, or do you want to do something that's a little bit more quick and easy? So, it can go either way. And I kind of related the answer to this question to the other questions we talked about here. But, that is really key. There is, how long will each episode be? Your frequency of how often you release them, that helps you determine this decision as well. That's how those 2 questions relate. Because if you're only doing it once or twice a month, you probably want them to be a little bit longer so you can have more content out there. But if you're doing them weekly, then again, a little bit shorter so that it's not as hard a work to do to record them, because remember, these are pre-recorded. So you got to make time in your schedule for creating the content, writing the content, and then recording it. And then of course it's got to be processed and uploaded and all of those things. So how long each episode is in duration is a key factor in how easy or lengthy your process is for managing your podcast. So those are the 5 questions to ask yourself, whether you're just getting started or whether you're looking at possibly revamping a podcast you already have. And if you just don't want to do any of this yourself, there are plenty of people out there that will help you start and manage your podcast. I know we can help you do that. That's one of the things we love doing. We love managing podcasts, starting podcasts. We love online marketing pretty much in all of its aspects. So if you want to learn more about, getting started with the team, or, hiring a team to take it off your plate, check out my website and you can book a free call to learn more as well. So that's my tip for this week. I will see you all again next week. Thanks for stopping by and have a great rest of your week.